Hello, I hope you are good and you are getting into the course and understanding it very well. So this is another lesson. In the last lesson, we talked about how to actually trade, and we discussed different other types, which we mentioned the market other type and the limit other type. Then I said also we have the stop limit other type, and then the OCO other type, which we are going to discuss on this course. The last two other types we have on Binance. So let's get started. We are going to the trade tab. From the trade tab, you notice that this is BAL, and in our last lesson, this is exactly the coin we use as sample. And you might be wondering, I haven't closed this. No, actually, I like trading with my mobile phone. So since the last video I recorded, I haven't actually used this desktop app until today. Mainly, I trade with my mobile phone and with different coins based on USDT and BTC pair. So let's take an example of a coin we are going to trade. I will go ahead to the Telegram channel to look for the signal. Of course, you can also be among of this signal group. This is Cash for Coins Spot VIP. You can actually reach me, so you can be added among the VIP on the spots or features signal. We are going to make use of this AKRO as an example. We are buying between these prices, buy around 0.032, 330 to 0.02210. So this is the buying price or range. Okay, so what do? We come over here to buy inside the trade tab. We search for AKRO /USDT. As you can see, it's not BTC. We are trading with USDT. We are going to check the price range before we enter the trade. The price is moving gradually, but still within the range. Let's look at the range again. Okay, this is actually the smallest. This is the smallest, and this is the biggest. All right. So sometimes it's being interchanged. So it's between this and this. So why we put the highest value at the top is because this is the most likely price to hit before it gets down to this. So in each of the case, you can also as well use this smallest and wait for it, either if you are using limit. But if you are using the OCO, which we are going to talk about, I'll teach you how you can be able to set up these two prices. It's either it takes this or it takes this. Let's see that in action. We are back here. We've talked about limit and market in our previous lesson, just like I said in the introduction. We are heading to stop limit and then OCO. Right, I will be explaining this one after the other. First of all, the stop limit and then the OCO. Because many people find it difficult to actually grab or understand these two types of other types. I'll take my time and explain it very well to you so you get it and understand how to use it perfectly. I have a little ebook written on Binance Crypto for Beginners. I'll go ahead and open it up. This is a beginner's guide to crypto trading. Trade on the go with your smartphone on Binance. Though I made this, the practical here is mainly on the smartphone, but if you master this, you can be able to trade on the laptop. If you master on the laptop, you can also be able to trade on the phone. So this is it by Solomon Naji Eze. Alright, so that's me. I prepared this ebook. So to help beginners or those that are finding it difficult to understand some certain terms or some certain procedures on trading, to actually grab it and know how to trade it. That is those that know wants to read it. All right, we are talking about stop limit. You can maybe scroll down, look for it, but to save our time, I will go ahead and type stop limit. So we find it quickly. Stop limit. So this is it. Let me scroll up. You see we have this is trading terms to know. Order book. I hope you know what is order book. I've actually explained it in the previous lessons. Order book. So let me show you. This is the order book, right, where all the orders are being placed. I hope you get that. Limit order, I talked about it in the previous lesson, and also the market order. So why I'm taking this step is many people find it difficult to understand the stop limit order and also the OCO. I'll take my time, like I said, to explain it. Now, stop limit order, to be able to understand this order type, let's break it into stop price and limit price. So you have to understand these two prices, because we'll be making use of the two prices. You need to understand it. Stop price is basically the price at which limit order is triggered. That's this. Or placed on the order book. And limit price is the main price, or you can call it the actual price of the limit order that was placed on the order book. So here we have two prices. One is to trigger the next price. So the stop price is going to trigger this. This particular one is not going to be placed on the order book. Rather, is this. We will see it in action, don't worry. This means that once your stop price has been reached, that's this. Your limit order, that's the limit price, will be immediately placed on the order book. Alright? Then the stop and limit prices can be the same. Now let me show you. This is the fixed price. This is the stop price. And then this is the limit price. You can call this stop price the trigger price. It's just as if, okay, when you get here, buy at here. When you get at this price, buy at this price. I hope you understand it. Now let me just use a simple number. Let's say when the price of a coin gets to $10, we want to buy at $11 in case the price is very moving up, right? Since we are buying, if the price gets at $10, let us buy it as what? $11. In this case, $11 is going to be placed on the order book, not $10. So this $10, when the $10 reaches the market price, it now carries $11, and with the whatever amount you want to buy, and now place it on the order book. We are coming to that, so I'll explain it very well to you in order for you to understand it. Now, the stop and limit prices can be the same. Like I said, you can make them to be the same here, probably 10 and 10. All right. It is not a requirement. So like we used 10 and 11. So you can make it to be 10, 10. You can make it to be 11, 11. You can also make it to be 10 and 11. It depends. Right. So we are going to explain it. Now, actually, it would be safer for you to set the stop price or trigger price a bit higher than the limit price for sell orders. That is, when you want to sell, is good to make the stop price to be higher than the stop price to be higher than the limit price, or a bit lower than the limit price for buy orders. I will definitely explain this. This increases the chances of your limit order getting filled after the stop limit is triggered. Okay, from here to down here, I hope you have understood this. Now let us take it into action so you can be able to understand it fully, the difference between stop limit and other types. So let me take you to Binance. Let me check the balance. We have accro available 0. USDT we are going to use for this trade is going to be 50 USDT. And the price we are going to use here, we are getting it the entry price or the information from our VIP spot signal, which I said you can also be among this by reaching me out and will be added. We use a price of 0.02210 or we use 0.02330. We are going to use the first price because this price is still down below. Okay, but you can actually use any of this price or in between the prices if this hasn't reached at all, and also this hasn't reached, and the market price is in between these two prices. You can take any price in between these two prices. But on the OCO order, we are going to use two of these prices exactly as it is here. Now, since we are here and the price is in between, see the first price. Okay, let me I want to grab this 2330. Let's grab this. The price is somewhere around here. Okay. Want to get a line from here. We grab the line again and we click right here and then right here. The next price is 2. That is basically 2210. That's very is actually low, and I want us to get this. I'll grab this again, the line to get 2210 should be down. Okay, let's scroll this up a little bit. 22210. Okay, it's actually somewhere here. This is 22. That is 0.02210. 0.022. Okay, 2211. Okay, is actually close. We can maybe leave it as it is, just a 1-digit difference. Now we are trying to buy between here and here, and when you look at this, the price is still in between the two prices. We are going to make use of the prices in between these two as we are making use of the stop limit. But when we go back to OCO, we are going to make use of the two prices. In case the price goes up, it buys, or if the price comes down, it actually buys. Therefore, from here, we are going to use a price. You just click on any price here and it gets filled into the box. It's supposed to fill something here. Okay, what we are going to do is copy this and paste it here. Now let's take on the suggestion. It says when you are buying, this is it would be safer for you to set the stop price or trigger price a bit higher than the limit price for sell orders. Remember, we are doing buy orders at the moment, or a bit lower than the limit price for buy orders. Lower, can you see that? A bit lower than the limit price for buy orders. We are on the buy orders, therefore we make this to be lower. Here we have just 6-digit difference, and this is a 0.02280 and then 0.02286. As you can see, this is going to be lower than the limit price, in which if this is going to be lower, this means that when the price falls down to something like that is the 0.0228, and the price is now going up to 0.02286. As you can see, this is 6 is higher than this. We use just a difference of 6 to be higher than this. In that case, as the price is moving up to this, it will now buy at this price. That's the logic here. And the amount we are going to make use of, we can just say 100%. We are going to make use of the $50 we have, or we can just put I think there is 50.7 something 76 dollars. So let's make it exactly $50, and then we click on what? Buy acro. So this is just order confirmation. This is the acro stop limit buy. Stop, this is the stop price, and this is what the limit price, the amount of acro, and then the total. I think because of the transaction fee, that's why it now removes this. It's supposed to be 50 USDT. Okay, now this says if the price drops to or lower than this, in order to buy 2187 acro at the price of what? At the price, have you seen it? At this price. If it drops at this price, it will buy at the limit price. That's it. So what we're now going to do, we click on what? Confirm. So look at it here. This is where our order is. Exactly here. So whenever the price gets here, this is it. That's the trigger price. As you can see, the price at the edge by the right hand side, that's 0.02280, right? That's the trigger price. So if we scroll down, I hope it hasn't, okay, it has not been executed. This is it. We are waiting for it to execute, of course. When it executes, then we can be able to put up a sell order to make some profit. Of course, this is a training. I'm just trying to make you to understand how to set it up. We might not wait longer to make a decent profit on this, but look at it, the price is almost getting to our trigger price. Is remaining. When this one gets out of here, then this order will be placed on the order book. We are waiting for it to, since the price is closer, we can be assured that it gets executed very quickly. And then after it being executed, we talk about how to sell it. Of course, if you have mastered how to buy using a particular order type, selling of it won't be a difficult thing to do. All right. So we are going to come back to this and check if it has been executed. Then we place a sell order to sell it before we now talk about the OCO order type. Okay, now look at this. It says the take profit limit buy order failed. It has been failed. It has been failed, of course. If you look at the price here, is at 0.02280, and the order has been failed. Right, look at it here. I hope you notice the price or the asset values. It was USDT 50.7 something, and we had 0 accro, and now our order has been executed. If you go to the trade history, we will see it here right away. This is it. That's it. The accro USDT buy, and it's now executed at this price. Okay, this is the fee in BNB, and this is the total USDT. So look at the price it executed. We made use of 0.02280 and 0.02286 as the limit price. So the price it's now executed is in between the two prices, which is 0.02283, in between the price of the stop price and the limit price. Why did it execute in between these? Because the market immediately it reaches this, it places this on the order book. Therefore, it's going to buy in between this and this, but not actually this. So it can buy any number or any price before it gets to this particular price, depending on the market fluctuation. But this is the actual price that was placed on the order book. So this one triggered this. Stop price triggered the limit price. I hope I have tried my best to explain this very well and you have understood that. Now let us set up a very quick sell order and also using the stop limit. So what do? We switch back to sell. The button here is sell, this is buy, this is sell, and we take it back to stop limit. We are going to use stop limit to do this, and the price is quickly going down a little bit. And let's look at, we can't wait for this. Like I said, this is just a training, and we are learning how to set up the prices. We can use any of these. This is a 0.02370 as the sell target. That is target 1, this is target 2, this is target 3, and then this is target 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can actually make use of any of these targets. But in OCO, you can set a target here, and when it reaches this, you now use this as what? As a stop loss. If you are watching your trade, you can just be adjusting your target until, if it reaches here, fine. If it doesn't, you can be able, we are sure that what you have secured the first target, and then you wait for another signal or another trade. So let us get into it. see how we can be able to sell it. But we are not actually selling at this particular price because we can't wait until it gets to this price, since the market is a little bit going down at the moment, moment of recording this video. So what we are going to do is we take up a very near price or nearer price here and sell it. Let's watch this explanation again. Actually, it would be safer for you to set the stop price or trigger price a bit higher than limit price for sell orders. Have you seen that? Higher. So we are going to do higher this time around. For what? For the trigger price. So what we do, we come over here and pick up a price. We are going to use this price. Then, since we say let it be higher, we now make this to be lower. And we are going to make use of what? The 100% of it. We are selling 100% of it. Actually, as you can see, there is a little loss. If I wait, I can be able to make some profit, but I want you to understand how to buy and how to sell. If we increase the price here, when it gets to, okay, let's say we are able to wait, and when it gets to 0.0237, so what we do is 0.0237 0.0 let's say 373, because the suggestion says while selling, let the stop price to be higher than what? Buy price. I hope you see that it is higher. Then we say let it sell at what? 100%. Look at it now, we're having some little profit. If you are going to sell it at this price, that's this, the first target on this signal, which means we have made a little profit. So we take it back to a price that is nearer, so we can be able to talk about the OCO order. I want you to execute quickly, then we talk about the OCO order. So whenever it gets to a price of 2, this is the market price now. When it gets to a price of let it just be 3, that's 0.02263 and 0.02261. Have you seen that this one is more than this with a difference of 2? Then we say let the amount of accro be 100%. That's selling everything. What we do, we click on what? Sell accro. Immediately we click on sell accro, then it takes it on the order book. We need to confirm it actually. So this says accro /USDT stop limit and then sell. Stop 0.02263, limit 0.02261, amount 2187 accro, and then total 49.44 USDT. If the price rises, have you seen it? The other one says if the price falls, which is when you are buying. But when you are selling, we are assuming that the price is going up for you to be able to make profit, of course, because you won't buy something and also sell it lower, or maybe, so even though we are selling at lower price now. I just want you to understand, but it's not advisable to buy something lower at a lower price and sell it at another lower price. Understand? So if the price rises to or above 0.02263 USDT, in order to sell 2187 accro at a price of 0.02261 USDT will be placed. Have you seen that? Then we click on what? Confirm. This is it. right here. You can be able to cancel it, but no need cancelling it. We are going to leave it right here. Immediately it comes at this side, it will sell, and then we talk about the OCO order type. After talking about the OCO order type, you can be able to wait and monitor the trade as it goes up. We monitor it to be selling it or adjusting the trade one after the other, depending on how the market flows. But I hope you have understood limit, market, and stop limit order types. So we wait for this order to execute, then we talk about the OCO order types.